Right now, we're talking about another way to make your life a little easier. The folks at Aurora BayCare do something special to make life easier for cancer patients. Instead of shuffling them around from doctor to doctor around the hospital, they focus everything on one spot, making life much easier and less stressful for someone going through this. Take a look.
Hi, my name's Lindsay Nicolai. I'm the Cancer Care Coordinator at Aurora BayCare Medical Center. My role here was newly implemented. I'm here to assist patients that are newly diagnosed with cancer or that are here in our clinic for a recurrence of cancer to kind of help them through their journey, help them whether it's schedule their appointments or be there as a resource for more information.
A little over a year ago, it was suspected that I had cancer, but I wasn't getting any specific results, so I came to Aurora, and within 3 weeks they had me diagnosed and started treatment and the chemotherapy. They inserted a port. I was a little nervous in the beginning, but Lindsay and the doctors assured me that this was the right way to go, and so that's the way I went. I trusted them fully.
Well, John was one of my very first patients, and me and him have come a long way throughout his diagnosis and treatment. He came back for a follow-up appointment with one of his primary physicians after receiving news that he did have a positive biopsy for lung cancer, and this was quite a shock to him. He was kind of suspicious for quite a while, but he didn't really know what to do, and nobody was really giving him what he felt was information he needed. So he was ready to walk away. So I called him, kind of listened to his concerns. He was very anxious. After a few days and a few phone calls, I got him into the clinic where I could just sit down, go over his tests, really explain to him what was going on, and give him his treatment options. And even though what he was classified as a later stage cancer, that with what little disease he did have, we had some good treatments we could offer him and would most likely end up with a good outcome.
Well, Lindsay Nicolai's been something else. She was there from the first doctor's visit, and she's been there every step of the way. She's helped me with all my decisions. She deals with not only the cancer issues, but the personal issues that I have in life, and helped me to deal with what I'm going through right now. I'm very grateful now that she had encouraged me to come and go through the treatments. Well, in the very beginning it was scary, and my outlook is pretty good now. It's, if I could say, it's been rather pleasant even, that everybody here has been so good to me, and I've had exceedingly good care. So my outlook, even though I know the results, it's looking pretty good. I feel very comfortable about what's going on.
Well, they wanted to implement the Cancer Care Coordinator to help with their patient-centered care, and they really saw that there wasn't a easy resource for the patient. There wasn't just somebody they could call with any general questions. So now, with my role, I give the patients my direct line, my own voicemail. They can call me about anything. I tell them if they need help scheduling their appointments, if they need help interpreting any of the exams or tests they had done, if they need some clarification about what a doctor told them, anything, I'm there. Since I'm an employee of the hospital, I can go anywhere and help them. I can assist them whether it's at BayCare Clinic or at Aurora's Vince Lombardi Cancer Clinic, or if it's inpatient at the hospital. I'm there for them. I can go with them anywhere, and they really enjoyed that because before they didn't know, who do we call?
From the very beginning, everybody was very personable, polite, and respectful of my fears and concerns, and they saw to it that every question I had was answered.
Recently we developed the multidisciplinary cancer clinic, and we're doing the lung clinic right now, and the idea is somebody that has a positive diagnosis for lung cancer, they are seen here in the multidisciplinary clinic. So they just come here. This all takes place within 1 week of getting a positive diagnosis, and we get the patient's tests, everything done, and then I'm responsible. I gather those results and I present it to the physicians, and we all sit around a table and review it on screen. We review the MRIs, the CTs, the PET scans, while the patient is in the exam room being interviewed, I guess you could say, by another nurse. And then they decide who's the physician lead, and whether that's medical oncology for chemotherapy, radiation oncology, or even surgery, those physicians who are going to take part in his future care will then go see that patient. So that patient may see just one doctor, or they may see 3 or 4 doctors that day. And then when they leave there that one afternoon, that one appointment, they'll have their whole plan of care and plan of treatment in place. So patients really like that, because what could normally take up to 2-3 weeks to coordinate all those physician specialties, they now have in one afternoon visit.
When it comes to treatment, I want to make sure that other people feel very comfortable with who they're dealing with. If they don't feel they're getting the questions answered, that they should seek out someone good, because that's what I did, and it really, really made a difference in my life.
You don't even have to be a patient of Aurora. I deal with a lot of patients in a lot of the, what they call satellite clinics, a lot of local clinics. Just call me and just ask. I can assist with setting up a second opinion. I can give you just a brief summary of what they may just have a question on, and I just want everyone to know that I'm here, and just call me.